excellence.
Nice. But yeah, right into it. What were the players again? Echoes versus JackieSparkles. So we're going to have Echoes on player 1 playing the Vanguard. Another character that looked strong on release, and then people discovered it's definitely missing a couple tools.
Definitely missing more tools. The thing is, the Arc System gave this character more combos than the tools that he required to actually play the archetype that he was, I feel.
And then obviously his DP missing on crouchers
is ridiculous, and I don't know why they hated him.
I mean, like if you look at the animation, it makes sense, but then you're like, wait, from a balance standpoint, this seems kind of silly.
Standpoint, does not.
Yeah. But it also kind of makes sense if you look at like I can't remember the samurai from Guilty Gear. All I can think of Hotashi. That's not the character's name. Nagoriyuki, yeah. His 2S. It's like a very similar animation, and they actually changed it to not just crouches anymore. So
yeah, I was very happy about that.
Round start already. Huge lead coming in for Echoes. But let's see what we can get from JackieSparkles, right? This is Ghostblade. It's a character that has these confirmed, it has a crumple built in.
Yeah, buddy. I know you thought you got past with that roll, but yeah, no. Yeah, that's not how that. Oh my gosh, Jackie, he's just a man.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's done.
Let's find out in the end. I thought Vanguard had 2 of these things. I was looking at the wrong health bar. That's fine.
Yeah. That was, when we were talking about those hit confirms, Jackie just had the ghost guy just spin with that sword for a while.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, the benefit of the character. You think that you rolled through their mitt, and it turns out you got a backswing coming at you.
Again,
look at that cross correction.
Doesn't get the combo from it.
Doesn't matter, we got the guard cancel. Sets it to ghost. Tries to roll through. Nice timing on that one.
Good timing on the ghost.
Great jump.
Gets combo.
Yep. Watch this go. Into the corner we go. On one side. Rolls through it.
Nice roll through. Very nice roll. He waited this time for the second swing and used the roll animation to literally dodge second swing.
The roll timing in this game is actually super necessary.
It's tight.
Like when you look at games like Grand Blue where it's a little bit looser for a lot of games. Oh my god!
Just did again!
I know he's got a long halberd, but Jesus! He took him out of the moonscape.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Hard knockdown. Here we go. Now we're into confirm.
Yep, going coast to coast. All the mana's gone though. They gotta be careful. Oh, get low. Can't really follow it up though when you don't have any mana left. Version gets the vacuum stuck in, trying to get anything. Look at that gray life. You're dead.
Look at how much. Oh,
you're not dead.
The clock will nice. Yeah, Vanguard almost broke Ghostblade there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that surprised. Like, the character does do a lot of damage. The guard damage that they do is quite high as well. And it does sometimes feel like the combo goes forever. But as a character, it's definitely something you have to get used to. And when you have a DP like they do, where it's mainly vertical, they're only invincible for like the first 5 frames or so.
Yeah, I've picked it before.
Yeah, like, and that's all DPs in this game. They're only invincible for the first couple startup frames, and then after that, they're punishable.
I love to see the rolls that Echo are doing here. He has been rolling, and after the first bit, it took him a bit to get his timing, but he's been rolling through everything now.
Yep, that's it. Oh, doesn't actually get the link, so he's going to have to survive a bit longer.
Doesn't get the pickup. Still spiking, does not get what he needs.
Gets the counter hit, though. JackieSparkles, for a player you were saying doesn't play this game that lot.
Well, that was a month ago, man. Also, on the other singles, JackieSparkles, he does play Blaze Blue. It's actually what he's pretty much well known for. But he plays Hager.
Look at the damage! It's all gone! One combo and you're in Awakening stage. Another combo and you're dead.
Close. Answers back. Does he have what it takes? Nice! It's very hard to find out what side he is on. He goes ahead, gets the continuation of the combo. Ooh! Yes. He's not gonna kill.
He's gonna hurt
like heck.
See, the problem with the Awakening Arts in this game is you have to save them for when it kills.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it worked out, but it was by far and away one of the most greedy options you can go for there, because you lose access to your Awakening passive. It's not like a recurring thing. It's basically just like a power-up bar. It's like a 100 tension bar.
To make matters worse, just about everyone sets back to neutral as soon as they go.
Yeah, they're almost
so
designed to just be a killer.
Right? So you also lose your positioning too.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that, like, I feel like in other games you would get OP afterwards, and in this game it's just like, nah, you thought. Like, you thought.
You just don't get that. Not blocking. Here we go.
Forgetting how to block. Gets the ground attack. Oh, doesn't pick up the link, though. Oh, if you have this, Jackie? Oh.
No.
They might have this one.
Okay.
That should kill, yeah. Not a lot of scaling. You're in the Awakening art, or the Awakening passive.
That's true. He also has the passive. Bah! No.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Just a slip there.
What's tough is I think Jackie could have actually extended that combo with another hit or two afterwards as well. But
that's cool.
They just have to weather the storm. I just hear Echo yell out, "Oh no!"
Poor It wasn't Echo that yelled out, no.
It was Jackie.
It was
and they won.
Jackie.
And they won.
Because Jackie is such a nice person that when you lose for doing something that you should have gotten away with, Jackie feels bad for you.
That's good sportsmanship, though. Like that, you love to see that.
Jackie by far is the nicest person in like the entire New England FGC. Like he is such a nice guy. I am so happy he's playing this game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like this game's so much fun, and I'm, we were talking a little bit about the show, about the stuff that's going on behind the scenes with this game. Honestly, if you are a tour level player and you can travel even a little bit, I think you're in a really good position to even make some money off of this game, because it's splitting the ArcSys prize pool with Guilty Gear Strive.
Right.
Total prize pool of $150,000 split between two games. So if everybody's focused on Guilty Gear Strive,
you might slip in with the little DNF Duel money, if you would.
Yeah, and you know what? The game's fun. The game's fun as hell. Like,
yeah, it's very fun. That is one thing. I remembered hearing that Arc System at EVO, they were talking about this, and they were saying that they want to bring more anime games similar to how they brought into DNF Duel. They want to bring more games and do more games like this.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I'm happy about, but I'm also sad about, because I also want them to sit down and, like, Persona Arena was a fantastic game.
Yep.
I want them to treat Grand Blue and DNF Duel like Persona Arena.
Yeah. I mean, that game did take a little while to get us roll back. It does have it now.
It has it now.
True, but it did take a while. But I mean, I kind of like the IP fighters, I guess is what I'm going to call them, because like we got Dragon Ball and DNF Duel, where they came from another media, and in a way they're designed to promote that other media.
Right.
But I mean, like if you can get like say like a 2D Demon Slayer game, or a 2D Naruto game. Like if you can play like Sasuke versus Naruto on EVO stage, that'd be kind of OD.
It would be kind of OD.
And I mean, if you can get the same amount of like love and care that Dragon Ball FighterZ got, then it's a very real possibility. But I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, right?
I mean, we have to wait and see, because
roll change. But I mean, like 2023 is a year that is absolutely jam packed.
Oh my gosh!
With fighting game content,
wall to wall.
Like we got Street Fighter 6. We may have other announcements to come through. We got Season 2 for Guilty Gear Strive. I'm imagining we'll get a season for DNF Duel.
I'm imagining, but I thought at EVO that's when we were going to get that.
I did too, but with it not being a tour stop, maybe they wanted to save it for their first tour stop, which is, I believe, next week. It's at Versus Fighting, whatever that one is. I know it's, of course, Iotaku, because Iotaku is also a tour event. So I want to say it's next week. And then after that, there's another European major that has a DNF Duel stop at it as well. And then it's the Iotaku.
They also could be saving it for the Tokyo Game Show.
Which is this week. It's the 16th.
I thought it was September.
No, it's this week, isn't it? I think it's this week because Street Fighter 6 is having an announcement there as well.
Yes. I thought they said that was going to be dropping in September. It might be this week. You actually might be right.
Oh, no, you're right. It is September.
It is September.
Yeah. September 15 to 18. Oh, that makes me sad. I thought we were getting Street Fighter 6 news this week.
I am sorry to run that to you.
No, that's fine.
We've already seen all the characters.
I know, but I want to see the videos now, right?
Yeah,
but
no, I'm the same way.
Speaking of videos, we are deep into this. We got Echoes versus Nushinator here. Nushinator playing one of the original OPs, Crusader, another character that just has a lot going on.
Yeah, they're wall. By far, one of the most inventive characters, I want to say, is a character that decides, I'm going to drop a wall. I'm literally going to shorten the screen range.
The only thing I wish that the wall was is I wish it didn't crack as well. That's really my biggest issue.
Really less.
Like for a frame 1 connection, it's a lot. But alright, that was a nice combo coming in from Echoes. We finally got to play the game.
I honestly think that Vanguard has a pretty good matchup in this situation. Because that small room that's shrinking the stage is to his benefit, not to Crusaders really.
And I liked what they did just there too, right? They did the dive down, but it wasn't without a range, so it was almost like a frame trap idea.
Ooh, talk about frame trap, that safe jump setup.
Whirlwind into the corner, and then what's the next
again?
Step?
Oh, we're a little bit too fast for the throw.
Alright, this isn't great. That's definitely not great. Like, Crusader has one of the better Awakening passives in the game due to the fact that it reduces the damage taken. Using it so early kind of just loses you the round, I think. Unless you throw it away. Oh, he even recovers in time.
Just barely. Drops the wall, drops an anchor.
The holy spear coming down.
Drop my anchor.
Okay, that should not have gone that way, but hey, we take those.
Hey man, when you are playing characters like these, you're playing the Vanguard, when you're playing the Grappler, when you're playing the Crusader, you learn how to rock with the punches. You have to. Things are very rarely going to go towards plan. You better figure out how to make your plan work.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to go your way all the time, but another great start coming in here from Echoes.
Nice, and his DP will charge up and hit. Nice answer.
Yeah, that's toughie. Does break the throw and gets the counter hit. Good damage. And this is another one of those situations where the wall is actually helping out Echoes.
See, once again, it helps out Vanguard more than it helps.
Are they going to have enough to kill her? Gets the Z-jump.
Yes! No, he doesn't. Yo! Shut me up. Okay.
I think that was the very last hit of the combo, so it was close. That wasn't actually a 3-0, by the way. It was just the carryover wins from the first set. But alright, round start charge, that should be punishable. There we go.
Good punish.
Oh, even goes with the conversion, too. They really want to go coast to coast. Talk about degeneracy. That round, that jump air spear, and it only costs 30 mana, right?
No, it's a great idea.
It's an almost unbeatable idea. Because even if you roll it, I believe you're still punishable once they land.
Think that like there's a handful of characters that can actively handle it. Berserker, Grappler, and Hitman are pretty much the only ones.
Ooh! You got the roll counter, the other roll.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Crumple state.
Respect my character. That backswing into crumple state is such a respect my character hit. It's not even funny.
I'm so glad I haven't been hit by that, because that was the first time I've seen that.
Oh no, I have seen it before, and I was like, oh, I have to respect it. Okay, Vanguard, I am going to stop disrespecting you now. Because at any point, when he's out of range, he can decide to just backspin and do it. And also, charging star. There is a lot of things about this matchup that I gotta say. It goes in Echo's favor. The range.
Get the critical hit.
The wall.
Okay, interesting decision. I like it.
Everything is just coming up Echo.
You can't really be rolling that. It's gonna be big damage. Still alive though.
Could have been some passive state. Awakening state for that.
Yeah, which Vanguard is actually one of the few characters I'm not familiar with their Awakening
breaks
passive.
Shield.
The shield break.
Oh, nice throw. Passive dodge.
Goes to the dash.
good deep. You had to in that situation.
I think you got to take that
Standing
orb.
with passive with 200 meter.
You're dead.
You're dead.
I like to see that. I like the timing on that where they ate the roll, or they ate the orb and then rolled through the air spear, because that showed learning, right? Like they kept getting crushed by trying to roll the orb.
That's the thing I gotta say about the quote-unquote low-tier characters in this game. It is a lot. The only way you get to play as Vanguard and actively still enter tournament and have Vanguard as your main is if you have found a way to like fight things like Hitman, Troubleshooter, and Berserker and actually come out on top.
Yeah.
And like if you can do that with the tool set that Vanguard has, it's like, okay, you probably know your stuff. You probably know some stuff. You probably have some amount of ability to handle the situation.
Yeah, I mean, this game has very obvious top tiers. Like, anybody that watches the game for a little bit can see that there is a top echelon of characters in this game. But, like, I don't feel like the low tiers are, like, non-existent, right? Like, people still play Grappler.
One of those things where the top tiers are just so good, it's hard to make an argument to play as a low-tier character.
Nice.
Nice.
So the lowest of low tiers, Launcher, obviously.
Yes.
Right? Like, Grappler's obviously bad, as you know. But, like, Launcher is, like, the loust of this game. But...
And I was angry about it because I was looking at what she has, and the thing that came to me was, it's because you guys didn't design her to be a keep-away character. You guys designed her so that she could do these cool combos and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool, don't get me wrong, but she needs keep-away stuff.
Yeah, so we actually have a Launcher player in the Casa Online event, Icebro, and he's been consistent top 3. He actually won this week in like a 12-man bracket. And, bruh, the combos that this guy brings out of just nowhere, it feels like, are insane. And it's like, you watch him play, and you're like, this is a real character. Like, it's like watching Apology Man play Faust. You're just like, this character exists, and is a character that I, too, can play. And so, like, I don't feel like in this game where, like, the balance is so obscenely bad that, like Swiftmaster versus Launcher is, like, unplayable. Like, it's hard, and it's difficult, but you can learn the matchup and play it. And I mean, like, I like that about this game, because I don't feel bad for playing Inquisitor. You don't feel bad for playing Grappler. Like, it's just things that
some situations, I feel bad for playing Grappler.
Yeah, sure, but it's more of a thing to overcome than, like, a discouraging type of feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, me jumping halfway across the screen and then holding a command throw, and then right before I land, throwing a person, kind of feels a little bit like, yay! I shouldn't be.
Yeah, and then you try to charge and to close the gap, and you realize you're negative on block.
Yep.
And you're like, man, and that was not worth it for me. But yeah, we got OmniRabbit going up against JackieSparkles. OmniRabbit picking up the Hitman. Definitely one of the more degenerate characters in this game, especially once they get into the Awakening pattern. Right, being able to cancel pretty much everything with that RGB slash.
I think me and OmniRabbit went to like first to 100 already in casual as well. It was fun. It was good stuff.
Man, that is not a fun one for Grappler either.
Well, it turned very quickly into next hit win. What, we both got a solid like one hit on each other? Cool. Next hit wins.
Yeah. I mean, look at the space that OmniRabbit's able to buy just by existing in the screen. Doesn't quite get the combo there. Oh.
That's the thing that Ghostblade has in this matchup that a lot of other players doesn't. See, Hitman is minus, but most of the time he's pushed so far away that it doesn't really actively matter. But with Ghostblade and that teleporting strike, he can actually, if anything, close the distance. And oh my gosh, the Ghost.
We love our stand friends. No mana though, he's deep into exhaustion.
Okay, this is it. That's it. That should be it.
Oh!
No!
Drop the combo.
He dropped the combo. No.
And then is able to convert the health bar into some mana for the closeout. Didn't even need their own awakening state. So good stuff there.
There it is. Here we go. 1, 2. Mix up the combo afterwards. Get the sword set.
Yeah.
Sword set.
What's
the setup? No. Rolls away.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised. Roll is definitely a scary option on Wake Up, but still works out. Gets the counter hit.
I mean, it's scary, but especially against in this matchup, it's worth it.
Yeah, I think it's super necessary because the amount of block damage that Hitman can do is extremely high. Like, it's not uncommon to lose like half your HP to White Light. Ooh. That's going to be very close.
Could be close, but he doesn't have anything else he can really do. Great block from Sparkles.
Look at how much white life that did. Like, that annihilated your white life bar. But I think you're dead. As long as we see the correct combo come out.
Oh! Then he spin it to win it.
Ah, it's a little painful, but it works.
Both of them nodded. I think they both recognize that inside this one set, both of them have dropped severely necessary things that both of them needed to win and close out the set.
I'm pretty sure Hitman's DP is punishable by Ghostblade too, right?
Yes.
Because it's on the ground. It's not a very vertical one. So as long as you time the jump properly.
Dang near almost anyone can actually punish his DP.
Yeah, like especially with the air move that adjusts your timing where you slash down. Like that's an almost guaranteed punish on Hitman DP. So just something that you do kind of have to be aware of. Chose not to teleport forward. Just gets the one hit.
Okay. Nice roll out. Nice roll through.
Gonna be big damage here. One more. OTG. What's the setup afterwards? I like it.
Nice throw.
Oh, and it was enough to kill?
Holy. A lot of damage for a throw.
Right? Like, this game is deceptive, I feel like, with the throw damage. But it's because there's variable health bars, right? So not every character has the same amount of health. So I feel like, you know, Ghostblade, I believe, has 900 HP. So it could just be something that, you know, you're not prepared for. Oh, the timing on that counter hit was insane. Rolls through, gets the punish. I want to see OmniRabbit go for a triple overhead. 1,
2.
All right. Wasn't quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Nope.
Had enough.
Because you can actually jump A into that other move, and it can catch people off guard. Or you can even just do an empty jump low, and it catches a lot of people. See, because that's the 2A. It's very sneaky. Oh man, that conversion was
awesome.
That was a lot of health. Rolls forward, no punish though. But I mean, OmniRabbit doesn't really have to do much here. They can keep blocking for a little while.
There it is.
That was the one thing they couldn't do. Guard cancel is negative on block. So it's not something that you can just do, especially against a character like Ghostblade who has, for lack of a better term, a pet. Because when you're getting hit by the pet, if you guard cancel, they're free to just block. But it is set point now for OmniRabbit.
Point for OmniRabbit. That's a good teleport strike. He takes it. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't get the pickup.
Oh, roll out, double punish on the counter. Converts some HP.
Nice punish. See what he's gonna do with it.
OTG. It's all about what's next. I like it.
Yes.
Oh, they even went for the empty jump that time. I like it.
Gets a punish.
Big damage. That was just goes for the knockdown, though. I kind of respect it, because it means that you're set up to kill on the next hit. And again, you just got to block a little bit. Went for the conversion. Must have been a guard cancel attempt.
I was looking at that, and I was like, what did I just see?
And now we got the Ghost Warrior.
So that'll finish this one off for Jackie.
Yeah. That's so cool. I love all the awakening arts in this game. They're all very fun to watch. Inquisitor's obviously my favorite. That's why I actually picked the character in the first place, because it's just so cool. But
oh, that's gonna hurt.
That was a great starter there too, because you punished the jump forward there from OmniRabbit, and it's good for 45% or so.
Oh.
This might be the other 45%, honestly.
That could have been. He didn't take the right route. I think he was so surprised that he blocked it.
How much mana we got? We've got one more mana spell to spend. Into the exhaustion we go.
Okay.
OTG.
Okay. Cross up, nothing there.
Honestly, if OmniRabbit gets the right starter here, they could close it out.
That is very possible.
Definitely now. Definitely now. They just got to go get jump A or even a 2A starter, and they'll be good to go. Now would be the time to attack if I were them. Right on that edge of exhaustion, now into the exhaustion.
And it's just, ooh! Stare down, stare down, stare down.
Yeah, they locked eyes. Omni blinked first.
Jackie has been making very good use of hitting Hitman on his, because yes, Hitman is a very good character. I get that, but Hitman has a severe weakness. That is, once he hits a button, he's stuck.
Yeah.
He is dedicated to that button. So what I've been noticing is that Jackie's been doing a lot of, I'm going to wait for him to swing, and then I'm going to teleport over there, or I'm going to send something out over there, and I'm going to punish him. I'm only going to use my ghost to play like kind of sort of footsies. But if I can't get a good started, I'm not really going to take too many risks.
And I think it's a good call just because the amount of damage that Hitman can pull out of nowhere, right? Like even on block, like this hurts. And we haven't seen a guard break yet, but I mean, they've gotten close. Oh, nice. Actually catches the jump with the 2A. That's another thing about this game is there's no air block. Like, if you get caught in the air, you are toast.
And that can really hurt because most things, when they hit in the air, just send you in a falling state. And then it's just Juggle City. Yeah,
there's a lot of juggles in this game. But like, another great round start here from Jackie. Sets up the ghost. They are spending a lot of time in exhaustion now, and I think that's kind of biting them in the back a little bit. Because when you're exhausted, your opponent gets the free reign to just run in. Especially against Ghostblade, where they don't have like a real good reversal.
I can't believe that they're, I'm going to say, I can't believe how much they have been just doing it. And then also conversions. They've been converting everything, no matter how much gray houses they've got.
They definitely had to do something there. Now they're going to get punished for it. But I mean, look at that. Oh, God, so much damage.
Nothing there. He was hoping that he baited out something on accident.
Oh, nice cross up there. Worked out for him.
Okay. Okay, I approve the combo.
They should be able to close it out with the Awakening Art here.
Slice.
It should be enough damage, I have to imagine. Yeah, they're scaling on these, but I mean, by default, these do like 400 damage. What? A magic pixel? Oh, Jack, you can't lose this now. That'll be Heartbreak City. They also don't have the Awakening passive. Oh. Ooh.
Jackie gets up, shakes his head, and says, fair enough.
I mean, that's what you get for playing against Hitman, I guess. Like, that's a tough situation because you can't do anything. They can push literally any button and then go into the RGB strike, and it'll just catch you.
Fair enough.
Oh, man.
Heartbreaking.
That's tough. I mean, it's almost like jumping against like a Guile, right? Like, they push one button, you get anti-aired, eat a ton of damage.
That's heartbreaking.
Nushinator and JackieSparkles. So that means we are going to have still the Ghostblade on screen. And we saw Nushinator earlier. They were playing the... Who were they playing? Oh, the Crusader, right. Oh, are we getting character swap? Jackie actually went over to Lost Warrior, the hidden boss character. So spoilers if you haven't played the story mode yet. Oh, no, they went back. Okay. I was going to say, I actually like Lost Warrior. I've seen it a couple times now, and I do enjoy it. He's definitely a guard button hater.
Yeah, he does not like the fact that there's a guard button in this game.
But honestly, sometimes I feel like he might be a little bit too strong if there wasn't one, right? Like
I mean, his cross-ups are pretty fast. Yeah. I can understand that, the sentiment.
And not only that, but they almost always lead into getting a magic bean attached to you, which eventually, once you get the 5 of them, you get time stopped.
Yeah.
So I feel like with no guard button, it's almost too easy to apply the magic beans, but with the guard button, he's almost unplayable.
Well, no, he does, and the reason why I say no is because what I have seen high-level Lost Warriors do is wait till you jump, and then be like, and now I'm going to hit you with the thing.
True. I mean, yeah, he's not unplayable, right? He requires a lot of work and a lot of I feel like knowledge because you have to know when your opponents are just susceptible to what you're trying to get done. So it makes sense. Take my spear, take my wall, and I'll take you to hell. Oh, actually drops the combo.
That's not good. Jackie's going to jump on that.
And not a whole ton of damage coming out from either side, realistically. But now we have that passive. It means the white life comes back 300% faster. You get bonus damage reduction. There's one more piece that I don't remember. Oh, this is a very damaging awakening art. I just don't know if it kills.
No, it does not.
He only had the power of anime on his side, not God and anime.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
America, explain?
He tried to send out a projectile, and he got smoked for it.
Wait, but he had the defensive shield up.
Oh, counter hit.
Counter stance.
Yeah, I mean, the shield's cool, but I think he got hit twice, right? He got hit by front and back, I think, which is what crumpled him.
Oh, okay.
Man, I think that's going to get a mana increase in the patch adjustment, honestly. 30 mana for that, then you can TK it to come out instantly. Alright,
okay, pushing in the
looking
corner.
good.
Let's see. Yeah.
It's going to hurt. Oh, didn't set up anything. Interesting. Gets caught up high. Crusader is a tall man. Look at the guard bar. It's getting kind of low.
Okay. What is going on? That was some Persona nonsense. He was literally getting hit on both sides.
Oh, and the guard break. Guard break. Oh, he DPs? Oh, it's there's spaghetti all on the floor. Oh, chose the wrong option to punish the guard break, but it doesn't even matter.
Two wrong options picked, one on top of the other. The guard break and then the punish for it.
There's spaghetti everywhere.
Good way of punishing that.
Yeah, and it kind of cuts the middleman out of how to get around that move, right? Not only do you get through it safely, you also get a good punish option. Because look at that, you're already down below 50% HP as the Crusader. So Nushinator.
He's
gonna take a lot of damage here. But I mean, this character is just so buff.
Oh my.
So buff.
Okay.
Does Nushinator know that they lose the passive when they do this?
I don't think he knows.
Okay. Somebody should advise them that it's basically Giovanna buff from Strive. All or nothing. Well, actually, that's not true.
Jackie is laughing like a hyena. He's having too much fun.
This game's fun. Honestly, I don't even mind losing in this game most of the time because it's just enjoyable.
Good DP. Nothing for the hammer.
Crusader has one of the better and worst DPs, it feels like, right? Because it hits so active, but it's so punishable.
Yeah. No M.
Into the corner we go. How long can you block? Doesn't matter, because we're out of there. Oh my god!
Catch me one of these, please. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Good DP.
Yep, gonna throw the spear at him too. Conversion to keep the pressure going. Gets hit by the counter state though. Wall.
Okay, that's gonna oh my gosh!
We're mashing. We have Bare.
But he just did not care.
And now you gotta block against your own wall. What's your second hit gonna do? Doesn't matter. Hold my spear.
Nice.
Hold my spear. I don't need it.
Hold my wake up.
Alright. Back against the wall. It shatters away. Oh, went for the 2B. Did not quite work out.
Nice catch.
I guess who really... Okay.
Catch. Oh, good catch again, buddy.
Oh, I thought he was going to spear him again. Oh, what a madman. Actually gets the hit? Alright, but we saw this before, and I don't think it's enough damage.
I don't think it's enough damage. No, I'm pretty confident it's not enough damage.
Like, especially against Crusader, who has the most health in the game, and gets a damage reduction buff. Yeah, look at how much life you're surviving with. You're getting hit by a wall, my guy.
Impressive.
There's no chip kills in this game, so that was actually just a hit on the body. Alright, so that was 2-0 in favor of JackieSparkles. My watch is telling me to stand up.
JackieSparkles has been on a pretty good tear. Let's see out the brackets. He's got 2, 4, I want to say 5 from OmniRabbit, because he did take a game off of OmniRabbit.
Yeah.
So JackieSparkles is doing great. OmniRabbit has 2 more people he has to do in order to catch up to JackieSparkles. But JackieSparkles is currently our ranking champ right now inside this tournament.
Yeah, because we are running round robin, I believe.
So OmniRabbit has to just pretty much go through Echoes and
Nushinator. Actually, those are the only matches left,
yes.
if I'm reading this properly. So if OmniRabbit's already ahead of people, right? No.
OmniRabbit's super ahead.
Well,
I'm telling you, he has 5 points right now. Also, can I just state how much I love round robin brackets?
I'm a huge fan personally because
they're so much fun because I get to fight everyone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So we've run a couple, and we have a new player actually, new to fighting game player, and so we'll run a Guilty Gear round robin, 5, 6 people, whatever it is, and this new player has honestly shown so much improvement in 2 weeks because they get to play against everybody in the bracket, and like when you're a new player and if you're willing to ask questions and stuff, you cannot understate how beneficial that is to play against that many people in a tournament setting, because you can run casuals against the same person for first to 100 like you were just saying, and even if you're asking that person's questions, that's still probably only 1 to 2 matchups at most. Whereas if you're playing in this game, say you have to play against a Crusader and then a Vanguard and then a Ghostblade and then a Kunoichi, like that's all different matchups and all different characters, and if you've been in a normal double elimination bracket, you may have only played against the first 2. By running round robin, you now get to play the next 3 or 4 matchups.
No, that makes sense. And it works best because then you can ask each player about their character and what they think about your character. So you get a lot more experience and you get a lot more time to play. That's one of the reasons why I love round robin. I just like it because I'm game hungry. The more games I get to play, the happier I am.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, double elimination, the minimum amount of games you can play is 2.
Right.
And that's just an 0-2. And if it's a first to 2 game, you've played 4 games. A maximum of like, what is that, 8 rounds, 16 rounds?
Yes.
So like that's not a lot. And then if you come over to a round robin, your minimum suddenly becomes however many players are in the bracket.
Right.
So like you can go from 2 games all the way up to like 6 or 7, depending on what your TO decides to run. And so we are just waiting on the next matchup right now. But yeah, I mean, this game, it's obviously had a ton of support already from people like Yipes and Diaphone, obviously putting on huge events. It's
got its own tournament circuit, which is fantastic that it's actually getting its own tournament circuit. We're getting a balance patch at the end of the week. I was totaling up all the information in my head that we actively do know about this.
Yep.
We're expecting a season. I believe we're going to get it at either Tokyo Game Show. And the reason why I believe we're going to get it at Tokyo Game Show and why we didn't get it at EVO was mostly because EVO is for like the entirety of the fighting game community, but they know their audience for the game well enough. And I was just doing a bit of the math in my head. You're going to get a lot more people who are into DNF in and of itself at the Tokyo Game Show, then you're going to get a lot more people doing it. And if the game is supposed to be supporting DNF, who knows? Maybe DNF is going to be announcing something major at the Tokyo Game Show as well.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing to think about is that EVO it wasn't a stage game, right? Like, it wasn't a main title. It didn't get a Saturday finals on a stage. It didn't get, a Sunday finals on the stage, obviously. So basically, the audience at EVO was whoever entered the event, which is a smaller amount. It didn't have a big screen. It didn't have a big stream. So it makes sense not to really announce too much at that. I mean, they tweeted that they're doing a balance adjustment, which is fine. And then, like you said, we'll get more news later. You're saying Tokyo Game Show. I'm saying maybe at Versus Fighting because it's the first tour stop, which is possible as well. And, it's going to be sharing a stage with Guilty Gear Strive, I imagine. But with Guilty Gear Strive, like we already have our announcement. We have our Season 2 roadmap. We have our first character of Season 2 already in the game. Shout outs to Bridget. She is mad annoying to play against.
Oh, she is so much fun to play as.
Oh, yeah. No, I've tried her out in training mode. She's a ton of fun to play as. I just, like, getting smoked by everything is a nightmare. So.
But I'm now that I was thinking about it, when was the next character supposed to be announced?
For Strive?
Well, when is the next character supposed to come out? September, isn't it?
So the next like big piece of the roadmap for Strive was going to be the crossplay beta, which is this fall. I think the next character may have also been fall, or it was winter. I don't remember exactly. We'll see if my cellular Wi-Fi data holds up for me to find out.
Guys, we might seriously all need to stop what we're doing and pay attention to Tokyo Game Show. Mostly because we got DNF Duel, which could be making an announcement there. Like I said, from my perspective, it's where those players are going to be hanging out. We got Street Fighter 6, which we were just talking about. We got, I believe, King of Fighters is also making their announcement in the fall. There's a lot of crap going down in the fall.
Tokyo Game Show has always been a pretty big release schedule as well, so I'm not totally surprised. Like, not even just in fighting games in general, but like gaming in general.
Yeah.
You get a lot out of the Tokyo Game Show. I mean, there's been like console announcements there as well. Like, it's a big one for Sony, just in general. So we'll probably get a few Sony titles. Oh man, this roadmap was tweeted forever ago. Man, they like ArcSys. Why are you like that? Wait, can I search ArcSys Twitter for roadmap? I can.
You could have just Googled it. I'm pretty sure.
That would have made sense, too. That might have been the easier way to go about this. I mean, my service is terrible right now anyway.
Pretty sure I got the Wi-Fi here.
Are we done running DNF? Like, what's going on? Oh, okay.
Of course.
Okay, that's fine. No worries.
No worries, guys. No worries.
Yeah, so OmniRabbit is playing Xrd, as you would have shared. I almost just typed OmniRabbit into Google, trying to find what I was looking for. GGST Season 2 roadmap. But, yeah, I mean, ArcSys has been honestly killing it for a little while now. I've been super happy with how Strive has been going. The Strive DLC, I've loved every character. Literally every character, actually, right? Like, Gold Lewis was announced. I was like, he's, a 180 character, so I cannot play him as a leverless player. That's fine. Then we got Happy Chaos and Jacko and then Testament. And all of those were awesome. Big fan of all of those releases. Now we got Bridget. We don't know who's after Bridget, which is totally fine. Let's see.
Better be freaking Sin. Anyway, I'm done. I don't have any personal feelings about this.
I keep saying
I have no personal feelings whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about.
I keep saying I want Elfet, but I think Happy Chaos fills that role too well, so I don't think we're going to get that.
So I did a really stupid thing that I think everyone is going to look at me and
we
like,
do get a new character this fall, actually.
Yeah, see, and I bet you that's also when we're going to see who the new character is. And they'll probably get them in October. But what I did was, because my camp allows me to do pretty much anything sometimes, I have these kids in a room for 40 minutes. And I was thinking, what's a good way of blanking out some time? So what I did was I took a bunch of character trailers and I put them on the screen for the kids to watch.
Okay.
And then I tell them, you guys seen that meme before of the tell me who this is, wrong answers only? All right, right answers will also work. Tell me who you think this character is. I showed them Kimberly from Street Fighter 6.
Oh my god, she's insane.
Bridget from Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Freaking Faust from Guilty Gear. Leo, these kids are like 10. Leo.
You shouldn't have shown them Faust, man. They might get nightmares.
That's what I thought. One of the kids thought that he was like, this is the best character ever. And I was like, all right, cool. Really?
I had that same thought when I saw Faust, honestly. But I honestly didn't play too much of the early Guilty Gear, so I never knew him as Baldhead.
Oh, I knew him as I played the original Guilty Gear, but I was stuck playing it in like my room alone with nobody else, which unfortunately made me play through all of the characters and learn all of their storylines. Don't do that.
I mean, it's good for, you know, the lore background for those people who need it. All right, Echo's OmniRabbit coming up next in just a minute. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Arc System's been killing it across the board in pretty much everything. And I mean, for 2022, they've been content king, I have to say. Right, like we have the Street Fighter 6 announcement, and we're being drip-fed characters. But in terms of actual playable content, I think ArcSys has been.
I think ArcSys has been nailing it.
I think they've been top dog. And then next year it's gonna be it'll be Street Fighter 6. Like, let's be honest. Like I don't really know what else releases next year that is gonna be challenging Street Fighter 6 for like all of the eyes. The only possibility in my mind would be Project L, and that's not a game we really have any information on. So I don't think we're gonna get that next year.
It's gonna be Street Fighter 6 and Multiverses.
I keep forgetting about that game because I don't personally play it. I'm not a huge fan of platform fighters. But, like, for the people that are into platform fighters and want to play that game, I've heard nothing but rave reviews.
Oh, yeah. The same. I don't do platform fighters very well, but I've heard nothing but great things about it.
And, I mean, obviously, we just had the $100,000 tournament for that over at EVO. Shout-outs to CLG Void and Nakat for winning that one. And, I mean, like, so having been there, the game runs long, first of all.
Yes.
But everything at EVO ran long this year, so that's fine. But, like, the crowd for the top 8 of that game were mental. They were going wild for everything. You
can't believe it's a brand new game. They're the new kids on the block. They had all of the attention, all of the cameras. It was very well done.
Yep. So here we go. We do have the players sitting down at the station. They're disconnecting pads because that's what you have to do at a local event. Luckily, somebody already did that today, so we don't got to worry about too much. Actually, the only reason you got to do that is because we got these dang pad players. Monsters.
Yeah.
Just learn leverless.
For all the rest of you other pad players and all of you other rest of you heathens, September 10th, make sure you circle there. Shoot, I'm going to put the date on my calendar right now. Because we got another monthly coming out September 10th. We got XR, Strive, BTF, MBTL, and Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So make sure you guys come down and hang out with us on September 10th.
And obviously, don't forget about today's Matcherino for all of the games here today. You can go ahead and do ! Matcherino in the chat, and you can support the codes in less time than this loading screen. So be sure to go ahead and do that. Right now, we have Echoes on the P1 side, OmniRabbit on P2, and it's Vanguard versus Hitman. An interesting matchup, to say the least. I would say Vanguard has a bit of a range advantage, but when it comes to the mix, I think Hitman should really have all of the advantage they need. That's that great roll through. Big damage coming through. OTG. Oh, gotta watch the dome. Gotta watch the dome.
Okay. Here he comes again.
Oh.
No. That was a bad try to do. There's your throw.
Tries to roll through, but still gets counter hit. Oh, I like that.
No. The combo drop.
Oh, that was disrespectful. Honestly, that's what that was.
Gotta watch that slash, man. That thing is huge.
It's almost full screen. It crumples.
Good way of stopping the anti-air. Good block.
It does 1,000,000 damage. Like, it does everything you could possibly want.
Get my juggle going.
Cannot jump. You cannot jump against this character. It recovers that fast?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is not a true punish.
Honestly, I think the recovery on roll needs to be less, personally. But I'm an Inquisitor player, so maybe don't listen to me. If recovery was less on roll, I would be smoking everybody. Oh, anti-air.
Anti-air.
Juggle.
It's the gear. Gets the juggle. Gets exactly what he needs.
Only gets one, so you gotta watch out on wake up.
Nice. Slow back.
Oh, okay. Gets the second hit there.
No! That should be the end.
Yeah, with the OTG at the end. Yeah. literal last hit of the combo, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Those.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Win's a win.
So roll has been a deciding factor here.
I like that. Just wait for him to jump at you. Disrespectful-like, and then just punish appropriately.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's a very tight neutral between these two.
Yeah, between, you know, the long recovery on a lot of Vanguard's moves, plus the roll being so beneficial here for Hitman.
That's armored? I didn't even know that.
Wow. You learned something new, I guess. I guess you really do have to respect this character.
You really do. Put respect on his name.
Oh, you're dead. Well, actually, does OmniRabbit have the real combo? Never mind. Just means that next hit kills is all. For both players.
Block, you can't do anything about that. You are a dead man.
You are brave for just doing raw roll.
Oh.
That thing has like a 27 frame recovery or something silly.
Good gut.
Okay.
No interrupt. Here we go. We're pushing into the corner now.
Yeah, now you got to be careful of all these overheads. Converts that one, but there's still more
Nice
afterwards.
spin.
Tries to get a shimmy going.
There's the defense.
You know what's crazy is I actually, except for OmniRabbit, really haven't seen that many throws today. And it's super interesting because, like, yeah, it's omega punishable on block because it's negative 93, or 34, excuse me. But it's super quick. It's like in Strive. It's a great defensive option when you can get it off.
So the amount of times online you come up against somebody who's going to run full screen and try and throw you is an amazing thing. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's like playing Kai all day long. Like that's the only true combo a lot of these onliners know.
absolutely crazy.
All right.
That definitely comes to your tournament and learn better ways. Oh my gosh, spin it to win it.
I like that because there's so much startup on these mana moves coming in from Vanguard. Tried to do something that time, just wasn't a DP. Still gets the hit, closes it out.
That will give. Okay, this is actually Chug, like hard choice type for OmniRabbit. He can't afford to lose this set. He needs the points.
Yeah, he needs the points because he has the head-to-head against JackieSparkles, but JackieSparkles won both of their other sets 2-0.
Yeah.
And so OmniRabbit
needs this win. And let's see how he starts it off. I suggest as low. And apparently, Echoes thought the same thing with that crouch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we didn't get the round start jump again from JackieSparkles. It was something they've been doing a lot. That was a great jump in. Not amazing damage, but you're going to get the setup in the corner afterwards.
Yeah, it's about the setup, though.
Guard cancel. All right. Oh, but the roll again. Doesn't get a full punish this time, but so much white life as this character is insane. Oh, a little slow.
Yeah, you can't challenge him on that. Hitman got the buttons.
Okay. A little bit of a miss space there on the button, and now you're going to get a full punish for it. Oh, next hit kills. I like it. I like it. There was definitely going to be another overhead there.
Spin it to win it.
All right. So this is set point here for JackieSparkles. Oh.
Okay. Nice. Spin it to win.
Yeah, it sends him back to that full screen though.
Oh, he stuffed it this time.
Yeah, you got to be quick on those.
Talk about risky though.
Yeah, I mean, if that is connected, you get the crumple state punish, and then you get everything else that comes afterwards. It's a big thing to be worried about. But look at that guard bar. It's quite low coming in here for Jackie. The guard break is a real potential, and the guard cancel, even though it doesn't hit, it wasn't punished either.
It didn't matter. It literally stopped him from blocking, and that's what he really needed.
Yeah, save that guard bar. And Hitman doesn't really need a ton of mana. Like, he can get a knockdown state very easily without using a whole lot. Oh, that's going to hurt. One more hit for the game, for the set. Oh.
There it is. There it is. He found the hit.
Yeah, I mean, that was a DP attempt coming in there from Echoes, which is, again, it doesn't hit crouchers. It's Vanguard's biggest weakness in his reversal option.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the last match.
Yep. Last game of the round robin, Nushinator versus OmniRabbit. And I do believe... I don't actually know how this is scored, because when I do it on StartGG, it scores it for me. But this is OmniRabbit versus Nushinator. OmniRabbit currently behind... Oh, this isn't fully updated yet, because we don't have the score in for Echo's OmniRabbit. There it is. Now it's at the bottom. So this will put... it'll be 2 more wins and a loss coming in for OmniRabbit, which I think ties them up with JackieSparkles
tie
at the
them
moment.
up with JackieSparkles.
Yeah. So then they still need to beat Nushinator to win the tournament. If they lose to Nushinator, then I do believe they fall behind Jackie. So no pressure, Nushinator. No pressure.
Well, with Crusader, that's a hard mountain to climb.
Yeah, I mean, Crusader's great. Obviously, saw a lot of early play earlier in the game's lifespan. But as people are, learning how to block the wall mix-up and then just realizing what is and isn't punishable against this character, and obviously the patching of the Infinite, it's definitely fallen down a few rungs on the tier list ladder. But yeah, round start, Spear. It's only 30 mana. Not punishable. No reason not to do it. Okay.
Nice throw.
Oh.
Punishes, but doesn't really get that much out of it. Spin it to win it.
Oh, gets the air to air.
Okay.
Sometimes that DP is just super suspect.
Well, it only has 3 hits of armor, so if you have something that hits 3 times.
Like Hitman does. Very good at hitting people. OTG. Don't DP on wake up. Don't DP on wake up. They did DP on wake up. Now they have that.
My gosh.
This is kind of a hill to climb, but they get the first hit.
That could be game, guys.
That is game.
Oh, he drops it! You hate to see that kind of thing happen.
It was just too early, too. They actually had the right combo.
They
had the right combo.
They had the win.
They just canceled the charge early, unfortunately.
Oh, tournament jitters, no.
Definitely hate to see that, but still gets the wall round start. See, if that bit had connected last round, it was 100% assured.
Yeah.
But drops the hammer on him. Just has to block for a little bit now. Oh, man, that's such a long sword.
Oh, okay, that's a boost.
That's the longest saber ever.
My guy literally stole this thing off from Sephiroth. Like, he just threw this thing. Look at this.
Look at that guard bar. Look at that guard bar. I respect the idea. Oh, actually gets to keep all that white life. That could potentially...
Never mind. As you were. As you were, soldier.
Yeah, never mind.
As you were.
Hold this damage real quick. Are they going to get the awakening patient? No. Too early. There it goes. Oh, they got hit, though. Oh. Alright, I like it. Get off of me. Sends out the orb. Throws out the buff. Drops the hammer. So the main thing you got to be worried about right here is the recovery. And they actually cancel it out there with the hammer. RGB. Makes everything safe.
Oh, be careful, both of you.
Yeah.
No, respect my character. What do you think this is?
Yep, it is a mana-less safe option there once you're in the awakening state. Game 1 goes over to OmniRabbit there on the P2 side. Oh, great roll. Doesn't want to risk button challenging, so they go for the throw.
Catch.
Throws out the gun. Yeah, I do believe that is plus, so not a whole lot you can do to challenge that afterwards. And then now look at this. So much damage. 25 hit combo, ending in the OTG. cross-up?
That was an interesting cross-up.
I would have got hit, honestly. Like, there's no chance I would have blocked that.
I think that confirms it. Our friend was just holding the block button.
All right. So the 2A of Crusader does link into itself in that wall situation. Oh, okay. We got stuff. We got things.
These are very interesting over here.
Yeah, right there. If they'd done 2A, then I believe they would have been able to link into the 5A and keep the combo going. All right.
Why did you set the wall? I can't believe you got under. Watch the DP!
Into the... This is going to hurt, but you're still alive because you're Crusader. Yeah, OmniRabbit knows it. Doesn't use the Awakening Art. Guard cancels out. Oh, that's punishable.
That was not supposed to come out.
Or it was, and it's just punishable. Trying to close that gap before Hitman can really cause too many problems, but that is what he does. He's a problem causer. Not a troublemaker, though. That's somebody else.
No. That's the evolved version of this nonsense.
All right, gets the back throw. Puts him back mid-screen. Not typically ideal, but I think OmniRabbit is in a pretty comfortable position at this point. Plus, against Crusader, it doesn't really matter. They'll make a wall wherever they need one.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Oh, that was nice timing on that one.
Okay.
Just free to set up the shield? Okay. Lots of damage, but you do have that orb buff, so you're not going to be too painful. Oh.
That's going to hurt.
Well, you got that damage reduction. Like, look at how little damage came out after the passive activated.
Okay. What a throw. Nice way of blocking it out.
What a game, honestly. 2-0 over to OmniRabbit. And that secures them the tournament win
That
today.
does give them the tournament win.
So, congratulations to OmniRabbit. Yeah, that's the tournament.
That is the tournament.